Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is me, Abyss Fusion here. Welcome back to another Fusion Reviews. Welcome back to another drinks review. Now, this one we have is called Zap, and it is Orangeade and Forest Green, I believe. I'm not really sure if the Forest Green is the flavor, but it looks absolutely nothing like Orangeade. But this is Zap Orangeade Forest Green. Now, I bought this from Pound Stretcher, Poundland, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I've got the receipt somewhere. Let me find it. Okay, so I've looked at the receipt, and this was actually 40 pence. And for a bottle, 40 pence, which is 500 milligrams of pop inside of this, it's actually really good. 40 pence, and it is actually within the date. It expires next year, as a matter of fact. So we've got a pretty good deal. But the question is, even though it's a pretty good deal, is it good enough? But as we always do with the reviews, we always look at design of either the can or the bottle that we have. We go through the design of the bottle or the can, 360 all the way through. Look at the description on the back, all the information that is on the back. And then we have a taste of it and put it in we put it in the sealable container that we have a sip of it, drink it out the bottle or the can. And then I give an opinion if it's worth buying or not. So, we're going to go through the bottle design. It's nothing really special. I'll give you a full 360 of the bottle. It's nothing entirely special, not even worth it, to be honest. You've got the pretty basic bottle design. You can see the color of the liquid that's inside it. So I can actually talk about the liquid design or the look of it without pouring it into the sealable container that we have. So, I mean, it's really basic, to be honest. We've got the Zap symbol letters here with some backgrounds of, I believe that's red or something. I don't know what it's meant to represent, but we've got some splashes around as well of the Zap. The truth be told, that's really it. It's a pretty basic design, to be honest. Nothing too special. And I don't want to say this is a sugar-free drink, so it's going to be very sweet without a doubt. And if you've seen my videos in the past of doing reviews, I'm not really a particular fan of sweet drinks. There's a few drinks that I rarely drink that are just full of sweeteners, but this is a sugar-free one, so I think I'm going to have to see how well it is, and see if it's one of those sugar-free drinks that I actually like. But, with that being said, let's have a look at the back of the description. So, it is a carbonated drink, Orangeade Forest Green. Is that just one flavor? I don't really know. The ingredients are water, carbon dioxide, sweeteners. How the hell do you pronounce these? How the hell do you pronounce these words on the screen? You can't really see it, but benzoate, potassium sorbate, I can pronounce that, aroma and dye as well, contains a source of phenylalide, fuck off, how do you pronounce that? Can affect the activity and attention in children. I don't know what it means by that. Nutrio value per 100 mils. Energy volume is 4 kJ 1 calorie. It has 0 fat. It has 0 carbohydrates. It has 0 sugars, 0 protein, and 0 salt. So, is this really good for me? I'm really not sure. Store in a cool, dry place. Protect from sunlight. Refrigerate after open. Consume within 48 hours. Before date, obviously. Produced in Europe for Crown Crest, Leicester. Does it say where it was made? I think that's where it was produced in Europe, but it doesn't specify where exactly it was made. So that's really it. It's actually really easy, to be honest. So this is Zap. Let's open it up, and it has been in the fridge, by the way. So hopefully, the last one I did, which was the I can't remember what it was, the energy drink. I think it was the Mad Croc review. I think I did, and I don't know how to feel about this. Again, I bought this from Pound World, the same place where I bought the Mad Croc energy drink, and I have a few other beverages that I'm going to do in the future. But with that being said, let's open it up. I don't even need to put it in the sealable container now that I think about it. I could just drink from the bottle because you can see it. So let's open it up. No explosive there. Cap there. So, let's smell it. I've never really heard of Orangeade Forest Green, unless it's Orangeade flavor, but with Forest Green. I really don't know, so. Okay, yeah, it's it's like I don't. It's orangeade, but it has a very weird green flavor. I mean, obviously forest green, but I don't know what it smells. It's in my head. I know what it smells like. I just don't know what it's called. I really don't know what it smells like a drink that we all had when we were children. You know, we went to the corner shops and we bought a very cheap drink for about 20, 30 pence. It smells like one of them. I just cannot remember what it's called. But we've smelled it. We've looked at the design of the bottle. We've talked about the description on the back. We can actually drink it from the bottle now because it's not in a can. This is Zap Orangeade Forest Green. Here we go. Okay. I'm actually surprised. I'm generally surprised. That's actually really nice. As I said, I don't drink, sweet beverages because, I absolutely hate sweet, like, drinks that are very. I don't know what the word is. It's very rare that I'll have a sweet drink, a drink that just contains sweeteners. But that actually, I will admit, that's actually really tasty. It is sweet, obviously, but I'm tasting more of the flavor, like the Orangeade Forest Green, than I am with the sweeteners. It's like a sort of mix. Like you can taste the sweet, but it's been manipulated by all the flavors that are inside the drink. Like you can barely taste the sweet at the beginning, but it's all mixed around. You taste the sweet for a couple of seconds, and then all the flavor starts bursting into your mouth like a volcano, and your mouth just, it really likes the flavor. If it gets it, there's any sweet in it to begin with, and it tastes. I don't know what it's called, but it generally tastes like you were a kid. You're a kid and you go into primary school. You're walking down with either your parents or something, or you're going home with your mom or dad or anything. You finish school or you're on your way to school, and your parents give you or they buy you I don't know, a drink and a chocolate bar for your school. The drinks are normally cheap, 25, 30 pence. It tastes like those small little bottle pops that you get when you were a kid. What are they called? I really don't know what they're called. But you got the corner shop and they've got those really small bottles that are like 25, 30 pence. It tastes like that, but the green edition. I really can't remember what it's called, but it tastes like that, but in a bigger form. And truth be told, it's really nice. The aftertaste is a bit odd though, but I'm actually surprised. I was gonna buy three of these, but because I've never tried them, I just bought one. There was two flavors. There was this one, and then there was another one. I just can't remember what it was. I should have picked that one up. I think that one was just normal orangeade. But would I recommend Zap Orangeade Forest Green? Absolutely, I do actually recommend it. But if you don't like sweet drinks, I would say get it out of curiosity because it is very nice. I mean, there is a sweet taste to it, but again, the flavor, the forest green orangeade, sort of melts all of that sweet flavor away, and you're tasting the more forest green orangeade flavor rather than the sweet flavor. So you taste the sweetness for like a second, less than a second, and then all that flavor from the orangeade and the forest green just melts it away, and you're tasting the flavor out of the bottle. So, in my opinion, I do recommend it, but if you're not a fan of sweet drinks, then maybe I say no. But out of curiosity, you are getting yourself a pretty nice deal. 40 pence for a drink that maybe none of you have heard of. Zap, Orangeade, Forest Green. I would recommend it, and I hate sweeteners. But, with that being said, I will give this an 8 out of 10. I know somebody actually in real life, I won't say her full name, but I will call her Sugar, as I've said before. She does not like sweet drinks. She hates them, really. She likes Rockstar, sugary, all that kind of stuff. Makes her hyperactive, most of the time anyway. But if she were to have a sweet drink, I would actually recommend this. It tastes like, those small bottles you used to get as a kid. I would absolutely recommend it. It is really, really good. I can't give it any more than an 8 because of the fact that, it's a little bit, like I said, it's sweeteners. I really do not like sweeteners, and if it's a sweeteners drink, I can't give it anything more than an 8 because I hate sweeteners. But I do like this bottle, drinking out. I mean, it looks really cool. The liquid, it has that sort of bright green texture to it. I should have mentioned this before when I was talking about it. It has a really good green texture to it. It is really, really nice, to be honest. I mean, I am disappointed. The design of it is sort of boring, but you know, the flavor and the texture of the liquid makes up for it. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. If you're curious or you want to try one of these or you want to buy one of these, for example, you are going to have to go to your local Pound Stretcher or Pound World if they've got any, because that's where I got that bottle from. They keep changing their beverages every couple of weeks, every couple of months, so you might want to go down there right now if you haven't already tried. Bishop Auckland is the place where I got mine from, so if you're in the local northeast area, County Durham, Bishop Auckland is the place I would recommend because that's where I got that from. So, with that being said, this has been Abyss Fusion. This has been Fusion Reviews, Zap, Orangeade, Forest Green. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or relative, and let me know in the comments below what you want me to review in the future, and I will try to get my hands on the beverage or food or whatever, really. But yeah, I do recommend that, so get yourself down to your local shop, see if they've got any, and you're getting yourself a bargain. I mean, it's only 40 pence for a decent bottle, I'm just going to taste it one more time before we go. Yeah, it's there. It's definitely there. It's definitely nice. So yeah, also make sure to check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. And with that being said, thank you very, very, very much for watching. See you all in the next video.